Hi, my name's Vicki Knott. I'm the CEO and co-founder of CruxOCM. So our vision as a company is to inspire the future of control room operations. So my background is control room operations at a major pipeline company. My co-founder has worked in process control his whole career. So something that we really thought of is, why do pilots and planes have autopilot, but control rooms don't have that comprehensive capability? Everything is very much procedures, checklists, and rules of thumb driven. So most folks are familiar with robotic process automation, or RPA. What we've built is what we call robotic industrial process automation. So leveraging fundamental physics, dynamics of systems, as well as machine learning and execution of logic to be able to fully automate the procedures, checklists, and rules of thumb for control room operators. So making them safer, more efficient, and of course, cutting costs. So how does a software like this cut costs in oil and gas? So in pipeline and gathering and transmission systems and pipelines, a lot of it is around the reduction of power consumption with these assets as they're operating dynamically. So having a system that in real time can turn pump stations and pumps on and off, so batteries or pump stations. So what that does is, based on your power contracts, is ensures that in real time you're actually using the minimal amount of power. So there is software available that will do a simulation for you, but nothing yet is closing the loop and actually enabling that capability for the control room operator. So this same principle applies to DRA if folks are using DRA, and of course decrease equipment wear and tear. Same idea in facilities. So autonomous operation will reduce the costs associated with human factors errors. So obviously it's the same in all control rooms. And then optimization in real time. So making sure you're using that minimal power to achieve that desired production rate, which right now might not be that full production rate. Well optimization, that's another thing that we've been asked about quite a bit. This is obviously going to be more applicable in assets that are operating. You want to operate them as efficiently as possible. So optimizing the real-time production, so actually operating the chokes. You have to have the chokes automated and telemetered, and then have those actuated back to the control room, and having our system operate them in real time to maximize the GOR based on the field and what the field is doing, and maybe your curtailment on the gas system. It's an example. So get back to the autonomous control, reducing your human factors errors, and decreasing equipment wear and tear through consistency. So all of this, reducing your business continuity risk, that's something that all of this benefits as well. So you're reducing your time to train control room operators, which is a cost savings. Creating an auditable and standard control room creates consistency. So you're already managing that through your control room management of change, but enhancing that even further. It's also the first step to fully work from home for our frontline workers. So autonomous programs, and so as I said before, reducing the human factor safety and/or cost incidents. So one thing that we've noticed in the industry is that people are not cutting their autonomous programs. Those still seem to be full steam ahead. An example being autonomous haul truck programs in the oil sands mines. So all of this, of course, ties into what everyone's familiar with their digitalization programs. So we tie very tightly into that. And then, just a quick quote from the President and CEO of GE Canada about how we're the next logical step in pipeline control technologies. But as we've talked about, robotic industrial process automation is really there to enable an automated procedures, checklists, and rules of thumb for control room operators. So if you'd like to get in touch, we're here inspiring the future of control room operations. My name again is Vicki Knott. Please get in touch through Plug and Play or any of the below methods.